Hey, the question, will AI replace creative professions and will AI be able to do a job that we do at a branding agency? Uh, Create logos, namings, uh, designs for website and development, application design, user flows, SRS, and like merchandise banners and so on together. My guess is not for other 3 to 5 years, but what I know. So this video potentially is going to be of really low quality because it's a random video with which I came up just now as I was like going for a run in the nature. You can see pretty beautiful out here. And yeah, I'm holding my phone with a hand. So, all right, AI. I'm actually touching grass right now after 2 days of working with AI because I was learning how to make AI videos, like how to make them longer, how to write prompts and so on, create characters, and it's scary shit. AI can do a lot. It can do everything. And, but after comparing pricing and how much effort it takes to record a video, uh, let's talk specifically about videos, right? My take is it's too early for AI to like replace people who are talking to cameras. God, this winter is crazy. To replace creators who are working with camera, who are talking, who are sharing actual ideas. Like it might be a useful tool for now to use in case you are ashamed of your background or of the way you look, or you do not want to show your face, like artificial things. But there is some special bond and connection with real people, with real things, with real nature. AI can translate that. And I was learning a little bit about like how AI is being developed in China and in US. And the most important problem for specifically US AI right now is lack of data. So they've scrapped most of the big data from the internet, both in legal and illegal ways. But now they might have a problem. Like they have a microchip and they have like the machine and they have the like the hardware and the software, right? But the problem is teaching machines. And yeah, for a couple of years because of companies like ByteDance, China would win because they have a bit more information from which machines can learn. But that's it. At some point, this AI has to go into the real world and learn how the I don't know, how like multiple human beings would be able to interact with each other, how like real grass grows from the soil, how the raindrops fall, like learn some things that you can't just describe using articles on Wikipedia, right? Learn from observing real world. And so like a lot of this real world. For example, another fact, in the nature, there are a lot of leaves. I can't show you leaves right now because I'm far away from the tree. But leaves have different like structure, octagonal. If I say this term correctly, maybe I'm wrong. I'll write the correction in comments. And these shapes are so easy and natural and healthy for our eyes, for human eyes to understand and to see, and they are complex enough and interesting enough. And when we are looking at the artificial world and videos and screens, the not even screens, it would be even modern architecture, like minimalism in like concrete jungle. If I'm talking about the street, about the buildings and their walls and corners and everything, all these lines would be too plain, like too simplistic for our eyes. So like when you're looking at the nature, like there are so many, oh, I'm sorry, it's getting blurred. There are so many interesting details for your eye to focus on, and it's not overwhelming. And when you are looking at the city view, there is not that many details that can, that your eye can focus on, like focal points, and it kind of impacts your brain. And at this point, I have to stop because I'm not an expert and I do not know where it goes. The problem is that you get a bit more dumb because this kind of design, and you kind of worsen your vision and you worsen your if I remember correctly, the right part of the brain. So you're basically like getting dumber because you live in a city, and that's true. Like I'm not pushing the idea of living in a cave in nature. No, I just like went once in a week for a ride. Okay, but basically these artificial things, they are not that healthy. And after working with AI for a video, like it's impressive and it's really great tool to learn. But I do want, after this, I so appreciate just regular unpolished human videos, even right now as I'm recording it without editing and without cuts. Or I was running and I was listening to the music in headphones, and it was some of the popular songs, and they are really awesome, and I love them, those songs. But for some reason, like my head started, well, not hurt, but getting overwhelmed with all the music, and I like took off my headphones, and now I just like not listen to music because they are like birds or wind or trees, and it's kind of nice. Like it might seem boring. Earlier on, I thought when I was younger and a kid, I thought, God, this is so boring. Like, how can this be interesting? I'd rather listen to the music. And right now, I'm sitting here in the middle of a grass and talking to a fucking camera. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Well, there is a reason. I was supposed to record a video today, but I thought I have too much on my plate. I have too many tasks, so that I'm not able to provide a high quality video for you guys. And I wanted to just tell you my ideas about AI and artificial stuff. Have you heard about artificial meat that Bill Gates is financing in US? Well, if no, read about that. It's like meat that the tissue that kind of grows itself. You do not need any animals to produce that meat, and it's already been sold in supermarkets. And supermarkets are not, producers are not obliged to label that meat as artificial on the packaging for now. And it's positioned as a good thing for the environment, as like we're killing less animals, it's good for vegetarians and so on. The problem is those cells have similar DNA to some of the tumor cells. I'll stop at this point. That's all I can tell you. Just like learn about it. And it's an interesting topic. Just wanted to share with you. So yeah, the artificial stuff is going crazy. I showed some of the videos that I made yesterday with AI to my dad, and he got so upset with the world that we're living in, and me too. Oh, I forgot to mention the topic. Let's go back to the topic of why, like, will AI replace? I don't think that AI would replace creative professions in 3 to maybe 5 years, maybe even longer. There is a different value that specialists have, right? I'm not bragging, but like one of the comments that I got from a client recently was that when they work with me, I take on the strategical thinking, like the planning of the project. I almost act like a project manager and my team. We plan it. We come up with multiple ideas. We'll do all this thinking. You do not even like the prompt that you put in our agency is minimal. Okay, like I need a AI video about our brand and like to promote sales. That's it. That's all you're gonna have to do. And we do the creative thinking. We do the strategy. We come up with 3 creative ideas. By the way, AI, like if you think that AI can come up with creative ideas, text me and we can have a debate. Alex Hormozi recently made a post about AI slop, how people in companies are writing memos or like reports using AI, and it's a bunch of just words that mean nothing. You cannot summarize that. They are saying, so if we underscore all the leveraging of the strong points of our company, we can grow the efficiency of, I don't know, sales metrics with, and it's like, yeah, each song, like each word separately can be translated, but can you put that sentence in a simple word? Like, can you get what they are saying? Nobody understands what they're saying. It's a bunch of AI slop. That was perfect. When I was at the university and I had to write a lot of like papers and text, and when I did not know what to say or what to write there, I would literally specifically write AI slop. I would take one passage and I would broaden it to fill in one page with AI slop. And the language was so sophisticated. I was so glad that it looked so smart, as if I was smarter than the system. But it's fake. There is no meaning. So AI is not that creative. When you're asking them to come up with a name for fintech app, they are giving you Finance Pro, Finance Plus, Finance One, fintech, like X fintech, and they're giving you some just like random compilations of letters, and I'm like, what is the idea behind all of these words? It's like a password generation, and AI can separately, for example, make I'm sorry for the wind. That's crazy. AI can separately make you a 15-second video. Okay. But you have to write a prompt for it and you have to connect these 15 seconds videos into one clip. So trust me, if you want to make 1 minute of video with AI, you're going to spend an hour writing those scripts rather than if you talk to the camera yourself. If you record it yourself, it's much faster. Then AI can build a website for you, but it's going to be generic. It's going to be get more sales with us. Some AI avatars of people, some FAQ, and that's it. So there would be no human touch. Human touch is really important. I recently made a consultation for one of our clients. I'm trying to fight the wind. And one of the most important problems that they had with our platform and website was lack of human touch. Human touch is important. Like, what is that? You are showing real people who are working with the company. You are showing the founder, you're showing them talking, because when you see a person talk, you can kind of look at their eyes. What are they thinking? Like, is there empty head behind those eyes, or they are like having something smart? Are they humble and competent? Or are they overconfident? And there is a meme about salespeople. No, not salespeople. Like some coaches with whom you're booking a consultation for $950, and they are saying to you, "So stop being a brokey. It's gonna up your level, up your game, bro. Just stop complaining, stop being brokey, go make money." And like, like you paid for the consultation a lot of money. I'm saying that when you see people behind the product, when you see real videos, when you see before and after, when you see the team, when you see answers, the key answers to questions, when you see how reviews of people using that product, okay, and you see the community, when you see like real, not bots, but like real people on the social media, you can see the human touch behind it all. You can see that it's not AI slop. When you also like, sometimes you read an ad and you are thinking to yourself, God, this marketing specialist, he made the reference to some like joke or meme that happened somewhere in 60s or 50s, but everyone knows about it. And it's so subtle and it's so interesting that you remember it forever. And then AI, would write something basic and generic. You don't want that. So, creative professions like ours, for premium brands, will live on, and they will be using AI tools, but I don't think they will be fully replaced by AI tools. Only those who do not have human touch, who do not have creativity, who do not have thinking, who do not have anything creative about them, like not creative, will be replaced. Creative guys will not be replaced. And maybe we'll reverse to natural ways after some humans in AI. So I hope for that to happen. And I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching this local video. And I'm sending luck to you, kisses. I don't know. Have a nice day and do not stress out about AI.